luxury. Ha, these luxury. Ha, luxury. Ha, ha, they can't with me. Slow it.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Not a kicker or a punter here, Brock. It's safety Justin Reed to get this one going. And we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun now for Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, a run to Mixon. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, Stroud. That pass caught by Tank Dell. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A tight end in motion now. Running left is Mixon. And he makes it to the start of the red zone down at the 20. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Chiefs in a nickel set for this 3rd down call. They send a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that brings up 4th and short.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Here we go. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And it falls incomplete. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Foley Fadukasi there to make the stop. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That finds Jacob Cowie. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Yellow. Attack, attack. Attack.
Trying again following the sack. He's got Brown on the slant. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the... Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Yellow.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. On target to Worthy. We'll have the first down and even more. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. On the ground again with Mixon. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
1st and 10 from the 41.
On the quick, right?
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dell with the grab. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second and 3. Connection made to Dell. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
I'm sure coach, your play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Second and 6 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. To the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Texans looking for a score before halftime. And Kansas City going to the dime look on third down. We've got 6 DBs out there. Back now, pressure on its way. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Into the secondary past the 40. Into the red zone. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow their lead just before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Reed now to kick this one away. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
All right.
Here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
What you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. Once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Reed now to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
All right. Why, Tony.
Stroud throwing here on first. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Look the hot.
First down, Stroud. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sailed over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
15.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow.
They kick the running back in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Run from Pacheco to start the half. He'll cobble together a yard there. Look at Jimmy Ward getting up there to make that stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. He punted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A give left side. Here's Mixon. And he'll get them forward here up to the 24-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Completed to Collins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Man in motion here. From the gun, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. He's got him. That's Mixon. And they get this down to the 28. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And it's a gain on the run down to the 23. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets a good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
From the 23. Forced out to his right. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Leo Chanel makes the play. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Pressure off left, and it's blocked. Ooh, and I think he envisioned this one going all the way back for 2, but they're able to track him down and limit the damage to just that blocked kick. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Complete to Dell. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they take him down right along the 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st. Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. We're through 3 on this. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
All right.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd and 10, Stroud to throw. And that finds him in the end zone for the Houston touchdown. The Texans can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. Nico Collins with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
He's throwing for it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Oh, he loses it on the return. They could get this back. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th. Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Man, that was a chain mover if he would have held on, Brock, but the contact just too much to do so.
Yeah, he's going to be disappointed in himself because you've got to make these contested catches, but I do give a lot of credit. An outstanding effort defensively to force that ball out.
They'll run it with Pacheco. And they bring him down around the 34. They only needed a couple, and that is what they got. Not the most impressive gain, but a big one as they get the first. A counter give here to Pacheco. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Hey, 57, 57. Hey, yellow, hey, go going.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Hey, dribble it. 15.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Has his man. It's Pacheco. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Now, before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Up and good from Blankenship. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
On the return, here's Jones. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
2nd and 10 now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Let the high.
Back to throw, Stroud. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth.
Oh, ready? White, Tony. 11.
Looking to throw, Stroud. He connects downfield on fourth. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Texans trailing by 13. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working inside the red zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that makes it 2nd and goal.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Stroud. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points. Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Yellow.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. The Chiefs in a victory formation here as they take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
Yellow.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
My side.
Drops to a knee here, only one